Hello, welcome back to this channel. It's first video in quite a while due to different things happening and whatnot. This time we're looking on a game on the ZX Spectrum. It's a game that I think, well, personally I think it's a little bit underrated. It has got a few faults, but you know, I don't think it's a bad game. It got back in the day, well, to say mixed reviews might be a little, you know, a bit too kind on it. Like I say, it has got faults. It's not a perfect conversion, but you know, end of the day, this is the Spectrum with its limitations and whatnot. I don't think this is a bad game. I used to love it, and I still like playing it now. But like I say, it has got some faults which we'll cover. So it's Buggy Boy on the Spectrum. We'll just define as keys. I prefer playing this on keyboard, always have done. Here we go. Now you've got a choice of different tracks: off-road, north, east, west and south. I'm going to, just for this review, choose the off-road one. And here we go. Now, one of the things that were picked up on this game when it first came out is the buggy. Yeah, it is a little bit too big. It is colourful. You can see, especially when you turn your buggy, how they managed to get those colours in. They've used a mixture of ink and also the wallpaper commands to get the colours there without much colour bleed. But when you turn your buggy, you can see that you know, it's even blocky than what it is normally when you're just going forward. So yeah, it is very blocky, but I don't think, you know, I can't see what else they could have done on this conversion really. Yeah, they could have made buggy a little bit smaller, but you've got to give them credit for, you know, having guts to do this on Spectrum. I believe on Commodore 64 the buggy is a lot smaller. I've not tried that conversion yet. I'll have to try it out and compare it to this one. But I always like this one. You know, I don't think it was as bad as doubt. Like I say, it's not the perfect one, but on 8 bits it never was going to be anyway. But yeah, it's like I say, I don't think it's too bad. It's not bad at scrolling. Collision detector's not too bad. Yeah, it is a bit blocky, a bit monochrome, but hey, you know, that's the specky. Your buggy, yeah, it is blocky. It does, you know, it does look a mess when, well, especially when you're turning like that. When it, you know, when all corners are really more blocky than usual. But like I say, I don't think they've done too bad really. We've probably done it so you can see buggy, you know, from foreground and from objects, because all those are monochrome. So, how do I rate this game? Well, like I say, I think it's okay. It's not the best driving game out of Spectrum. I think Chase HQ on Spectrum's, you know, going to take some beating. In fact, personally, I think it's the best driving game on Specky, is Chase HQ. But what I'll do, I'll score this one then. Graphics out of 10. For what they did, I don't think they did too bad, but like I said, yeah, I agree with reviews back in the day that the buggy is too big, and yeah, it does look a mess, you know, once it's turning and going over bumps and whatnot. So graphics, I'm going to give I think I'm going to give it a 5. Sound, well, there's some nice sounds, especially on 128 version, which this one is. when it loads up. Not bad. Engine noises. So sound. Good explosion effects there as well. Sound, I think I'll give a 5 as well. Overall gameplay, well, like I say, I don't think it's that bad. Personally, I like it, but I know quite a few people didn't back in the day, but you know, it's all about opinions. I don't know, I'm a little bit split, but I do like playing it, so I think I'm going to give it a 5. 5 all round. So that's been Buggy Boy on the ZX Spectrum. It's worth, I personally think it's worth playing just for nostalgia value. So if you've got a real Spectrum or an emulator that I'm using at the moment, you know, give it a try. So thank you for your time. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Until the next one, take care. Bye bye.